So, in the last video we talked about divide and conquer, greedy algorithms, and something about dynamic programming. And today we're diving into something just as important, case analysis, and how we actually measure an algorithm's efficiency. Because let's be real, just saying an algorithm is fast or slow doesn't really cut it. It's like planning a road trip. You don't just think about how long the drive might take. You consider all the possibilities, the fastest route, the worst traffic jams, and the most realistic timeline. Well, algorithms work the same way. In algorithm design, we break down performance into three main scenarios. Best case, when everything goes perfectly. Worst case, when everything goes, well, horribly. Expected case, what usually happens on average. Let's break these down with a simple example, searching for a number in a list. First up, the best case scenario. This is the dream situation. The algorithm runs as efficiently as possible. Imagine you're looking for a number in a sorted list, and boom, it's the very first item you check. The algorithm does just one comparison and is done. Fast, clean, no stress. But let's be honest, this is like hoping every traffic light is green on your drive. Possible? Sure. Likely? Not so much. Then there's the worst case scenario, the opposite end of the spectrum. Picture this, you're searching through an unsorted list for a number and, lucky you, the number is either at the very end or not there at all. The algorithm has to check every single item, one by one, before giving you an answer. This takes the longest time and shows the upper bound of how slow the algorithm can be. Why do we care about the worst case? Well, it helps us prepare for the most challenging situations. Kind of like checking how long your road trip might take during rush hour. Finally, we have the expected case scenario, the most realistic situation. Let's say the number you're looking for could be anywhere in the list. Sometimes it's near the start, sometimes in the middle, and sometimes at the end. The expected case is the average time it takes, considering all these possibilities. It's like estimating your drive time by factoring in normal traffic, not a clear road or a total gridlock. So why is case analysis important? Because algorithms don't always work at their best, and they're not always stuck in the worst case either. By looking at all three cases, best case shows us the ideal scenario. Worst case prepares us for the slowest performance. Expected case gives us the most practical view of what usually happens. It's like planning a road trip. You want to know all the routes, from the fastest shortcut to the most frustrating detour. Now that you get how case analysis works, let's switch gears a bit, because understanding how algorithms perform is only part of the puzzle. Next, we're diving into object-oriented programming, a powerful way to structure your code using concepts like classes, objects, and inheritance. So stick around, and let's break the code together.